Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. It is Throwback Thursday in Paper Pumpkin Week, and we are using the Daisy Lane stamp set and the Daisy Punch for this card. I am doing a Gatefold card, and this is the template. I've cut my paper 4 1/4 by 11, and I've scored 2 3/4 in from each edge. So I'm just going to leave that there so you can write it down. I've already pre-scored this piece, so I'm just going to fold it over. When I do, I'm going to make sure that my edges line up exactly with the edge of the paper, so I'm not off at all. And it should just about meet in the middle. So let me do that. So now we've got our gatefold. And what I did is... Sorry, everything's a mess on my desk. So I took one of the envelopes and I cut it down to 5 1/4 by 4, so it fits in the middle. And then I took just like 1/8 of an inch off the edge so that when I fold it, it fits in there. Because of the fold, it takes up a little bit of the space, and you need to take just that 1/8 of an inch off the edge. And I'm going to put it in this way so that you can see to write in here. And I don't usually stamp the inside of my cards, but I am going to stamp the inside of this one. And I've taken one of the card fronts and I've cut it in half, again at that 2 3/4, and it's going to go on the front like that. So why don't we go ahead and get started with that, and then I'll walk through how I did the daisy for the middle. I'm using Gorgeous Grape rather than Highland Heather in the middle of this card, mostly because I want it to stand out. So I'm just going to pop it in here. My concern was if I used the Highland Heather, it would blend in too much, and I really wanted this to jump a little bit. So now let's do our flat mount for the inside. So we're going to take this, and it is going to go right up to the edge here, like this, in between those folds, like that. Okay, so when we open it up, it's the little things that matter. Okay, and now I'm just going to flat fold these. I'm going to make sure that I've got them the right way. So we're just going to put some adhesive on these. And again, this is going to, double checking I'm right here, come right up to the edges like that. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing with the other side. Just like this. And we're going to line this up right at the edge like that. And there we go. So we've got the front of our card done, essentially. Now, what I did is I took this daisy here and I stamped it twice in Highland Heather. And then I took my Wink of Stella and I just pulled some of that color and added some glitter, and I did it twice. So there's actually 2 daisies here. So I've got a really full daisy. And then I used my light Daffodil Delight to color in the middle. And this is going to go right in the center like that. So I'm going to grab a couple of small dimensionals, and I'm going to pop them just on 1/2 of this. Now the card's going to stay open a little bit. If you want to, you can do a belly band with this and put the daisy on the belly band so it holds the card closed. I'm not overly concerned about the card being held closed. So I am just going to put this down like this, add it to the front of the card like that. And so when it's closed, it's got the daisy on it. You pop it open and it's the little things that matter. You can add bling to this if you want to. I'm going to leave it as is. I'm trying my best with these alternates not to cover up too much of the beautiful, beautiful artwork on the cards themselves. And I may have forgotten to mention this is the inside of an envelope. So I trimmed out the envelope. But that is our Throwback Thursday using the Daisy Lane stamp set and punch and some of that Winkastella on that daisy. So thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for another alternate.